back to my YouTube channel. So I'm back again, and today I'll be doing a get to know me video. And in the video I'm just gonna have a couple of questions, and obviously I'll be answering those questions. I'm sure you're wondering where the questions came from. So the questions are just from Instagram, and a couple of people have asked me questions on, the Instagram question Q&A, or ask me any question, and they gave me a couple of questions, and I just thought, why not do a video on these questions and answer all the questions. So I'm really going to try and answer them to my best ability, and obviously I'm going to be as honest as I can, and I can be very, very honest. And yeah, let's hope you guys enjoy the video. So guys, I've looked at the questions and I'm going to answer all of the questions. Like, I'm not picky as to which one I won't answer. It's not really a lot of questions, and plus I really want to keep my videos to a minimum of at least 15 minutes. I mean a maximum of 15 minutes, a minimum of 10 minutes, so that it doesn't drag too long and that you guys, interact with the content. And obviously I don't want to waste a lot of your time, because hey, this is a lot of data. Anyways, guys, let's start with the first question. I hope I don't start on a high note. First question is, what are your thoughts on isithembu? Ungasivuma yini isithembu? Wow, it's a definite no, guys. I am Zulu, and obviously this origin of isithembu is from the Zulu clan. And as much as I am Zulu, I would never. My experience on isithembu is just horrible. And on top of that, I ain't sharing no man. I ain't sharing no anybody with anybody, guys. I mean, really. And I ain't coming second to anybody. I mean, I'm firstborn already. So definitely not. I'm very selfish. I'm very clingy. I like a lot of, personal, intimate, always that type of person. And now if you gotta see me Wednesdays and Fridays and all that type of shit, nah. So next question is, I see you got your master's not so long ago, but I just want to know what kept you going, because I'm exhausted. Guys, if I can tell you the story, I think God works so amazingly, and it can only be God, guys. I mean, I was here pregnant, stressed out about, the baby and everything that's about to come. And I was doing my masters and pushing to finish. And I really, really think for me, my pregnancy motivated me. Now, I'm not saying you guys go ahead and get pregnant just to finish something, no ways. But it was a very big motivation for me, because I had a lot of stress. Like, it was so much load on my shoulders. And it's like, things are going to get more hectic. You need to finish this, otherwise you're never going to finish it. And so I did. So I think find something that's going to motivate you to finish, because it can be exhausting. So you need to find something that you're ambitious about, something that's going to motivate you to finish something, and just hold on to it, and you will see it will be seemingly so easy. And I think that I should have finished it like sooner. If I could do that while under so much stress and pressure, then I could have really, really have done this sooner. So yeah, that's it. And then next question, how's motherhood? So guys, I've only been a mother for 11 months now. Has it been? Yes, it's been 11 months. It's been so stressful, so draining, so like you don't have time for anything basically. But it's also been the most amazing feeling ever. You learn, you grow, you become a superwoman, because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm actually doing this and I'm so good at it, and you're actually so proud of it. Like, you shouldn't be hard on yourself. Motherhood is not easy, and I think that as long as your child is still breathing, if you can manage to have your child still breathing and not hurt, then you're doing an amazing job. So for me, it's been wonderful. I've had a very supportive system. I would have never been able to do any of this without the daddy, honestly, because it's just, I've had a lot of support, let me put it, like, from family, from a lot of people. So guys, use the support and you will see it will become less and less painful, or less and less stressful for you, definitely. So it's been amazing, really amazing. Next question, are you in IT? I saw that you posted something about statistics. I'm very impressed. So I work for an IT/software company. So it's very, very focused on analytics, and so definitely IT. And yes, I did do my master's in statistics, and yeah, thank you for being impressed. Okay, next questions. Hi mama, where do you buy Nandi's clothes? Okay, so I don't have a specific store, guys. If I see something cute and I like it for my baby, I'm definitely getting it, because my baby is like my doll. It's like everything I see, I'm like, you know what, I'm getting this. And sometimes I get home and my partner is just like, no, she's too young for this. No, you can't, like, you know. So I shop at a lot of places, but top places, because she's very young, guys, I don't spend a lot of money on like clothes. So I wouldn't go to like Norki or like Kido, but on special occasions I do. Like I have probably like approximately 10 outfits from both those stores, which is not a lot. And then most of her items are from Ackermans. Some of them are from Pep. Like, guys, when she was younger, I used to buy a lot of Pep stuff. I mean, now she's a bit older, so she doesn't grow as much as she used to. So I've sort of decreased a bit on that. I buy a lot of Jade fashion stuff from her, for her, I mean. And then what else do I buy for her? Then online stores, definitely. I see something cute online, I'm getting it, and it's delivered, and yeah, my baby's wearing it. But that's top tier stores that I would just walk into to be like, okay, I'm about to get a lot of shopping for my baby. Then I'm going there. I'm going Ackermans, I'm going Jet. Definitely, yes. Next question. Okay. Ever felt like you hated your boyfriend during pregnancy? Because I'm 6 months preg and you're Kobe. I hate everyone. So yes, definitely I hated everyone. I just felt like everyone was just leave me alone. Please leave me alone. And especially my partner, I hated him more. And it's not anything personal, because I just think that it's something that just happens automatically, because you it's the first person you see. For me, it was like that. I woke up in the morning, he was the first person to see, because during my pregnancy, he wanted to be there. He wants to see everything, that I'm okay, that I don't faint, that I don't do stuff. I was super emotional during my pregnancy, so I used to cry a lot. So he had to keep an eye on me with all those, because I couldn't be home because I live in Joburg and I was working. So it was the hardest time for him than me. I mean, it really was hard for me as well, but it was the worst time for him, because he had to deal with me, guys, and a pregnant woman is a lot to deal with. So I was grumpy, stubborn, and I was not the best person to be, around. So yeah, it was really hard, guys. I think, and I do have advice for someone who's going through the same thing. I mean, try and be less hormonic. I don't know if that makes sense, because these things end up pushing your partner away, and it can never be solved. You end up saying things that are just too much, and it just destroys and breaks the relationship. So try and be more calm, as difficult as it is. How many children do you have, or how many children do you want? Are you married? That's a long question. That's actually 3 questions. Hey, okay. How many children do I have? I have 1 child, Nandi. That was my first child I had last year. And how many children do I want? I don't know, actually. I think 2 or 3. But I wouldn't go over 3. So, and I wouldn't stick to 1. So 2 or 3, definitely. I'd like to have a son though, right? I think I'd like to have a son. I've had a daughter, and it's been so amazing. I'd like to experience something a bit different. But also I wouldn't mind having a daughter again. It's yeah. Let's leave it at 2 or 3. I'm a confused person when it comes to babies. I love babies. Regardless, even twins I'd take. Like, I love babies, but obviously not anytime soon, but definitely I'd have 2 or 3. What's your greatest achievement in high school? Greatest achievement. Okay, so in high school, guys, I used to be like a maths whiz. Like, I used to always, in an assembly when it was awards, they'd be like, so, and the top learner or top student for mathematics, and the whole school would go, no, Nduduzo Mkize. It was that bad, and it was like, It had to happen. And I remember when I was in grade 11, there was like this one time, we were sitting in a line and stuff. And, you usually sit as if like you're going to be called in that certain order. So I could see, these people are getting awards for, I think it was a life orientation or something. I had an award for life orientation. I'm like, where's my maths award? And like when they called me, I wasn't expecting it, but I was just like, but girl, you knew it was you. But like I wasn't expecting it. So every year I made sure that, maths is in the bag. And I used to love maths so much. So it was definitely always in the bag. So yeah, next question. Who would you tell if you found a dead body in the garden? You guys, who thinks of these questions? I tell my man, I tell my partner, because who else would I tell? I wouldn't tell my mom. She's all the way there. So anyways, I tell my man, definitely he needs to figure out what to do with the dead body, because I ain't touching it. So definitely he needs to figure out what to do with it, and I ain't even coming close to do it. Okay, so who is the last person you ate dinner with? Is the spotlight not on my man? Is the spotlight not on my partner? The last person I had dinner with was my man. He's technically the only person I ever go out to dinner with, right? Right. So yeah, definitely my man. Okay, next question. Oh, this is getting interesting for me. What is your idea of a perfect date? My idea of a perfect date: candlelight, roses on the table, champagne, and dim lights, definitely, and a deep conversation. Like, we must have a conversation, and it doesn't have to be about the night. It has to be about our life, our aspirations, what we plan to do going forward in the future. And, just have a conversation that you never thought you were going to have. And it needs to be deep. For me, it really needs to be deep. So, yeah, my idea of a perfect date is definitely, we sit down, we have good food, good wine or good champagne, and, we talk, Yeah. What is your biggest fear when it comes to relationships? So guys, I haven't had a lot of experiences when it comes to relationships. I think this is like my first serious committed relationship for my whole life. So all the other relationships were just, play. And I haven't seen the worst in life, but I guess my fear, or what I fear the most would be falling out of love with each other. That would happen one day, but I guess letting go of each other. I think people can fall out of love and you can learn to bring that back and you fall in love again. But there comes a time whereby your partner is like, what, I can love, I can build life. I can build a life with someone else, I can love someone else, but it's just not you anymore. And I feel like it's probably a lot of things that contribute to that. But I guess my fear is somebody telling me that, this love thing, not with you, And lapho thola ukuthi ke mina guys in so deep, thola ukuthi ngiyanqamuka ke ngalowo muntu, and suddenly I'm not for him, which is okay. But I just fear it. It's okay for you not to be for someone. But imagine when someone has to tell you that, and when I'm in so deep, that's my worst fear, because obviously I'd be so heartbroken. I've never been heartbroken. I've never been through that. So I fear that as well. So there's just, those are just my fears. Things that are really going to break my heart, and somebody not being able to love me over and over again. Yeah, that's definitely my fear. I said a lot of things, right? But I think you guys get it. Okay, guys, you guys love Shane. You love. What are the 3 things you're looking for in a partner? 3. Just 3. 3 nje. Guys, I'm looking for so many things. Top 3. You have to look good, because that's the first thing that I fall in love with. I see you, I want you, you look good, you're mine. So definitely you have to look good. Secondly, you have to understand my energy, get along with my spirit. I feel like that's top tier, because the type of energy that you have is going to affect me for however long we decide to be together. And if our spirits don't get along or don't interact very well, then for me, it's boy bye. And I know that's very intense. A lot of people don't understand that. But lucky for me, that's something I really do get, and I really read first before I get into a relationship. So our energies, our spirits need to talk to each other and be able to communicate. Number three, dude, you have to just be able to keep up with me, because I'm a lot. So you need to understand my full personality. My character is too much to handle. So you need to understand that, you've got this independent woman who knows how to do everything for herself. I don't want to say who doesn't need you, but who just has too much character that you need to be able to understand and say, well, no, I'm going to stay regardless of this, because it can be too much for other people. So definitely get my character, be able to take my character. So I really need someone who can do that. So that is my top 3. Luckily, I've already got all that 3. So, lucky for me. All right. Okay, guys, last questions. Yo, guys, I feel like some of the questions are the same, like, how do you enjoy being a mother? Some of them are just asking me how I feel about being a mother. And I think I've said a lot about motherhood and what I think about it. And there's a lot that say, motherhood stuff. And then, and this one was about nanny, stay in or stay out. Okay, I didn't answer that one. But my answer is definitely stay in nanny, because I work late. I just have a lot of things that I do. Even on weekends, I have to run errands. There's a lot. I obviously need someone who's going to be there 24/7 if I get, stalled somewhere. And I don't live with my family, so I need someone. It's definitely a stay in nanny. But then let's go to the last question, which is, what is your deal breaker in a relationship? Yo, guys, Saltando, you guys love shing. Guys, so it really takes a lot to get me out of a situation, even if it's uncomfortable. And once I've put my head to something, this is what I want, and I have all the good things about it, I hold on to it. So my deal breaker would be, do I even have a deal breaker? Surely I do. Everyone has a breaking point. Okay, I know. So my deal breaker would be if my partner was to have another child somewhere else. It's like, definitely for me, that would be a deal breaker, because there's a lot of things that I would forgive, but I really believe that God brings a child into the world for a specific reason. And if that happens to him and someone else, that's a bond that they have for life, and God decided that it should be that way. And I just feel like, no, I'm done, I can't. And besides, guys, baby mama drama, guys, drama all over, guys. You can even see I'm very loud. So definitely dramatic stuff. I don't want drama in my life, because I'm the drama in my life, so nobody has to be adding that energy to my life. And I definitely wouldn't be able to go on with a relationship if that was to happen. So yeah, I think that would be my deal breaker. I mean, there are a lot of things that probably I'd end up, leaving the relationship, but I can't really say, because you don't know until it happens to you, ne? Because I might say, I'm packing my things, I'm leaving, I'm done. But then when it happens, I'm just like, because love, guys, love. I can't really explain to you guys what love is, but you guys know what love is. So that's it from me. I have answered all the questions, and I hope that you guys are satisfied with the way that I answer the questions. I tried to keep it straight to the point and not dwell too much on the questions. But anyways, looking forward to the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe down below, to click the notification button and comment, and please like the video and tell me what you think about it. Can't wait for the next one. Bye, lovers.